And we're live. Ran out of breath there. Teach me to not take a deep breath before I start the kazoo. So welcome everybody to the Wendy show. It's just me today. I don't think anybody else is on. There weren't any other shows today on the crowdpublish.tv, but I thought I'd do this because I am streaming it live to YouTube, and I'll have the YouTube feed. This is my patriotic show, and we'll do some songs and a little talking about it. Since nobody's on after me, I can go as long as I want. I could have started earlier too because there was no show on before me, and I didn't advertise this. I didn't think anybody'd be watching anyway, whatever I did. So here we are, and I'm not alone in here. There's Swenyo over there. He's on a perch. See him? There he is. Nothing about Lucky Day. Lucky actually had a good week, so we're not going to do any shtick on Lucky. But I have a CD somewhere, songs and stories about the Revolutionary War and the Civil War. Unfortunately, I used to have one about my brother had one about the Civil War, which we live into over and over again, but he had it at Little City where he was when he was alive, and somebody stole it. I'm having some of the same problems where Layla lives. People they think we have so much money that they can just take what they want. And it's too bad. And I hope they feel badly about that, because some of this stuff, really means something to Layla, like a sweater I had knitted. Actually, it was for me, and I did another one for Mom. The one I knitted for me was at her house. It has short sleeves, so it fit her great, just perfectly. The one for Mom's here at my house. I don't take good stuff over there anymore. It's just not worth it. It's too bad. Anyway, so that's the part of the America. People aren't making a lot of money. Whose fault is that? I don't know. They didn't get the start in life. They didn't get the education, or they have kids, and that's the only kind of job they can get to work the hours to be home with the kids and maybe their husband or significant other or whoever, and watch the kids at night. All right, so I didn't mean to go off on that, but that's the way it is. I have a few things to do, but I can't find that CD, the one I have about songs about the Revolutionary War and Civil War. It's the only thing I could find at the time, because there was nothing left of what my brother had. And of course, I can't find it, so I had to do something else. So it made me do some more digging, and maybe I was supposed to, and someday my CD will turn up. Anyway, so we're going to end with Oh Beautiful, America the Beautiful, and a little bit about it too, because the lady who wrote it, it was a poem back in 1893. It was first published in 1895, and then it was combined with the music composed by Samuel A. Ward in 1910. So we'll go over that again a little bit later. I did find one of the songs that was on the Revolutionary War part of the CD. I had to really do some digging because I didn't remember the name of it, but boy, oh boy, finally gave it enough. And what else do we have? So that's my, I don't know how to turn off those. Let's close you. All right. So there's a couple things that mean something to me, because I was around when they have the original Swamp Fox, which was starring the lovely Leslie Nielsen long before he got into comedy. He also did Forbidden Planet, great science fiction back at the time. Good-looking guy. We all loved him, and everybody in the Swamp Fox, they're in all of the old TV shows. You can see them. I can name a few of them. But it's that it was a great show about the Revolutionary War, and the Swamp Fox was a real character. And he did, so swamp, they were in the swamp, they were hiding out from the British, and they did surgical strikes. So let me sing that song. The version I didn't save it when I did it last year. The version I got here, because it's hard to find some of the songs from the Disney. This was a Disney show. So I don't remember. I'm going to change the words a little bit because I remember it differently. So we're going to use a variety of instruments today. I don't think I'm using my keyboard, though. It puts me at an odd angle, but you can see it right here. It's not on. Our Sueño sometimes lands on it. He plays it. It is modern, non-melodic music that he does. So what can I tell you? So the Swamp Fox, they had to steal their equipment from the British, I guess. So this one says we've got lead and we got powder, but I remember it as we got no lead and we got no powder. And I actually have the music somewhere, but I don't know where. It's buried. I don't think it was lost, but I don't know where it is. I mean the piano music. So I'm going to sing it the way I remember it with some work here. We got no lead and we got no powder. Only fought with an empty gun. Only makes us shout the louder. We are men of Mary. So Swamp Fox his real name was Francis Marion. Swamp Fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the Swamp Fox at. Swamp Fox, hiding in the glen. He runs away to fight again. Got no blankets, got no beds, got no roof above our heads, got no shelter when it rains. All we got is Yankee brains. Swamp Fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the Swamp Fox at. Swamp Fox, hiding in the glen. He runs away to fight again. Got no corn, got no honey. All we got is continental money. Won't buy bacon or that's what they have, hominy and grits. So I think I remember it as or beans in a pot. Rodents and possum is all we ever got. Swamp Fox, tail on his hat. Nobody knows where the Swamp Fox at. Swamp Fox, hiding in the glen. He runs away to fight again. He runs away to fight again. Swamp Fox, all right. I love that show. And then they reran it on the Disney Channel years ago with the kids, and I watched it. They did Zorro too. All right. I've got some shtick to do with Zorro one of these days. All right. So I'm going to do another one, Johnny Tremaine. I don't think Johnny Tremaine was a real character, but he was probably based on a composite. It's a great story. And they have, and I didn't look for the Liberty Tree, but we'll do Johnny Tremaine. Why didn't I look for the Liberty Tree? Because I didn't think of it. Where's my keeper? I don't know. All right. Oh, what is a good key for this? I didn't bring in my capo. Would have been really nice. Let's do this. Johnny Tremaine of old Boston town. Remember his name. He fought in homespun brown. Fought and won 'cause his heart was free. Fought and won for liberty. Johnny Tremaine. Johnny Tremaine. He didn't like red coats worth the hoot. That's the hoot. Okay. I didn't practice, sorry. Worth a hoot. Try to think of what's the 7 for this. F7. I don't know, so we'll just do it without it. Didn't like red coats worth the hoot. Didn't like red in any suit. Boston town was loaded with tea. He upped and dunked it in the sea. Had his faith and had his pride. And fighting friends to fight beside. They went, I don't remember the tune exactly. They went down to Lexington town and turned the whole world upside down. That's interesting. We did turn the whole world upside down because look where are we at today, for better or worse. Johnny Tremaine of old tall Boston town. Remember his name. He fought in homespun brown. Fought and won 'cause his heart was free. He fought and won for liberty. Johnny Tremaine. Johnny Tremaine. Yeah, Liberty Tree. I sang that last year on Facebook Live. And if I tell you I sang last year, it means on Facebook Live. And Liberty Tree goes something like, plant the seed in our homeland, boys, let it grow our all Quincy. Feed it with our devotion, boys, call it the Liberty Tree. It's a tall old tree and a strong old tree. And we're the sons, yes, we're the sons of liberty. There's more to that. And maybe I'll do that this weekend, do a Facebook Live, find it. Maybe not. I still have cowboy songs to do because we're coming up on the anniversary of the death of my brother, and I haven't done Bronco yet or some of the other cowboy songs. All right, that's taking care of that. Now, another song that I see somebody moved. Sonia, where'd you go? Oh, I don't know if he, there he is. We got movement. A little flighty today. Well, I have the other perch out in the hall because I'm going to do some vacuuming, and I've got another stand for this keyboard and then my M audio, so I've got a 2-tier stand. I've got to put it together. Where's the handyman when I need it? Him or her. Handy lady. There's a lot of handy ladies. All right, so we're going to do this one. The Devil's 9 Questions was another one on that CD that I can't find. And it took me a while to figure out enough of the words to find the song. So I knew it was online, and I know I heard the YouTube one, but I'm not going to use the YouTube. Let's see. This song was around that time, so Revolutionary War time. And I just have to find. Here we go. I don't know what key. Now you must answer. So this is the crow flies over the white oak tree, sing 99 and 90, and this is the devil's 9 questions. Asking this lady 9 questions. Now you must answer my questions 9. Sing 99 and 90. Oh, you're not God's, you're one of mine. And the crow flies over the white oak tree. Whew, so on the CD, there's a lady singing the ladies' part. I'm going to do both because I haven't cloned me yet. All right. If you know how to clone me, let me know. I think a lot of people like that. And whoever can figure that out will be a multi-gazillionaire. All right. What is higher than a tree? Sing 99 and 90. And what is deeper than the sea? And the crow flies over the white oak tree. So that's the devil asking, and here she is answering. Heaven is higher than a tree. Sing 99 and 90. And love is deeper than the sea. And the crow flies over the white oak tree. And what is whiter than the milk? Sing 99 and 90. And what is softer than the silk? And the crow flies over the white oak tree. So she's answering. Snow is whiter than the milk. Sing 99 and 90. And down is softer than the silk. And the crow flies over the white oak tree. And what is louder than a horn? Sing 99 and 90. And what is sharper than a thorn? And the crow flies over the white oak tree. Thunder's louder than the horn. Sing 99 and 90. And hunger is sharper than a thorn. And the crow flies over the white oak tree. And we still see that today. That's why I always give. What is heavier than the lead? Sing 99 and 90. And what is better than the bread? And the crow flies over the white oak tree. Our grief is heavier than the lead. Sing 99 and 90. And the bread, and the crow flies over the white oak tree. Now you have answered my questions 9. Sing 99 and 90. You're one of God's, you're none of mine. And the crow flies over the white oak tree. And the crow flies over the white oak tree. Why do I like this song? Because it's about faith. It still it touches on what's going on. And it comes from that era. How much has changed? There's been a controversy locally, and I think it went national, about our governor pulling, I guess, kind of state support from Nike because Nike pulled a shoe that was going to have the Betsy Ross flag on it. And some football player, I don't follow football, I don't remember his name, talked to Nike and had them pull the shoe. So we're looking into politically correct. Why? And I don't know if the football player is white or black or purple or green and stripes. I don't know. I don't care. But the rationale is that at that time it promotes slavery. There's a lot of people don't disagree with that. And a lot of people agree with that. But it was pointed out, I don't know if anybody said that, and I don't know if anybody said that to the governor, but it was pointed out that way back when, and if you go watch anything on the Revolutionary War, great musical, 1776, oh boy, about the Continental Congress and how they went to ratify that, and just to write in the first place, the Declaration of Independence. It wasn't signed. They had to give up something, which Congress isn't doing today because they're too political. But the people against slavery, which I always have been, but the people against it had to give a concession to the southern states who wanted it. And if we didn't, there would never have been the 13 colonies. It would not have been signed. So we had to fight a terrible, terrible war later on to get rid of slavery. And I know a lot of people fought for states' rights. My opinion is they didn't have the right to include slavery, but the only way to stop the slavery was to defeat them, defeat our brothers. I had an uncle, great uncle, on this side of the South. Maybe he had to for where he lived. It was too bad. So we've come a long way. We're not there yet. Will we ever be there without prejudice? Well, people, probably not. But we have come so far, and we wouldn't have the freedoms we had if we hadn't done what we did back then. I thank all those people. My people came over in the 1840s. One group of us came over in the 1840s. Would we even want to come here if we hadn't gone through the Declaration of Independence and gone through all that? All right, so they did the Devil's Questions. I'm going to do a song also from Swamp Thoughts that I sang as a lullaby to my kids. And I always remember the words. I did find it somewhere on the Disney site, and I can't find it now, to check something, but I haven't forgotten it. I was confused by a particular order, and I'm going to sing that because it's about heaven. And the mammy was always a woman of color, a black lady, taking care of kids. And whether they were free or not, that was a job for them. Some of them were free and did it. Well, that's where the mammy comes in. And I just got a couple notes here to make sure I get that order of the Words right. It's about heaven. Where is heaven? All right. Heaven ain't here nor there. It ain't up high or low. Heaven is a feeling that makes a sad heart glow. Heaven ain't any place man can touch or feel. Heaven is a kindly word that makes a friendship real. Heaven is a heaven is a cabin heart with stones so warm and dry. Heaven is a mammy's arms when little children cry. Heaven is a heap of straw, a body calls a bed. Heaven is a pillow where a tired soul lays his head. Heaven is a candy stick full of joy and bliss. Heaven is the happiness that comes when lovers kiss. You can see why that makes a great lullaby. Always like that song. All right, so we cleared that. We cleared that. The cruel war was waging. I always thought that was a Civil War song. No, came from before that. Came from the Revolutionary War. There's many versions of that. I remember one. I've got two here, and the tune is the same that I know of. So I'm going to sort of combine it as best I can. I've got two down here. I remember the one I learned, but you probably remember that. It was, I think it was on Peter, Paul, and Mary CD, record tape, whatever they had back then. All right, so I hate it when I have a hair here. It's just, all right. Or a feather. Get plenty of those, right, Sueño? We have down around the house. I wonder why they don't call it up. Oh, that's too tough for my brain. I'm sorry. The cruel war is waging. Johnny has to fight. I want to be with him from morning till night. This is where it varies from what I learned. I'm counting the minutes, the hours, and the days. Oh, Lord, stop the cruel war. For this my heart prays. I made my decision. I will join up too. Oh, Johnny, I'll soon be with you. We women are fighters. We can help you win. Oh, Johnny, I'm hoping that they'll take me in. The cruel war is waging. Johnny has to fight. I want to be with him from morning till night. All right, let's see. Oh, Johnny, dear Johnny, morning, noon, and night, I think of you marching left, right, left, right. Listen to this. I know you're so gentle when you hold me tight. Oh, how will they make you get out there and fight? Now, this guy didn't have a lot of training. Let's see. Here we go. Listen to this. Go speak to your sergeant. and say you want out. Oh, I didn't turn my phone off. Hang on. This is Layla's house manager. Debbie, I'm doing a show. Can this wait a few minutes? All right, I'll call you back. Bye. All right, that's Layla's house manager, and I will call her back when this is done. This is live, guys, and I forgot to turn that off. It's okay. Where was I? Go speak to your sergeant and say you want out. Just say you're allergic to this kind of bout. Oh, Johnny, dear Johnny, yes, I know you are brave. Oh, how I miss you. It's your love I crave. Oh, why did the army take you from my side to go into battle away from your bride? Oh, Johnny, the cruel war is waging. Johnny has to fight. I want to be with him from morning till night. So what I remember is your captain will call you and you will have to go. Oh, Johnny, I love you so. So I kind of got that a little mixed up here, but the women are fighters. There was a woman, and I didn't look her up, who dressed as a man. She bound her breasts and dressed as a man, and she fought with everybody else. And the only time they found, now I don't remember if she died or just was wounded, and then when they unbound her, found out it was a woman. A lot of women did that in Civil War too. So there's a whole list I was looking online of all the women of the war, and I didn't look up what they all did, but they were crucial. They were crucial. We always talk about the men, but what about the women? I should do a show on that sometime. Maybe I will. All right, let's see. What else have I got here? All right, I'm going to do America the Beautiful, but I think I was going to do it with my auto harp. My good friend, Kay Schnitzlin, who helps me with my Medicare and Layla's Medicare, was interested, and I will take a picture of my auto harp and send it to her, because I talked about using my auto harp when I went back to see my brother the last time. We did all the cowboy songs, and this is heavy. I love the auto harp. I made a case for it. Sorry to leave you. So this is my auto harp, and they make them. This is kind of backwards. They make it different. So what it is, I play the keys with my left hand, so it's a crossover, and strum with my right hand, so it's kind of like, let's do one. I'm not going to do it this way normally, but so it makes the different chords. It's not as versatile as the ukulele or the guitar, but I've learned to do better on it since I'm listening. I learned to do more because I've been listening to my guitar. I have a guitar. My ukulele. One of my five. Any one of my five. But I'm going to do this, so cross over. I think that's another song with this, but I forgot. That's in the key. Let's see. C. That's G is even higher. Okay. I do have the range, but I'm not going to concentrate on being higher. This is my show. I can do what I want. So do so. So G. I'm looking for the right 7. Okay, so it's G7. La. That's how I work things out. La la. See, la 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 la. Back to A7. D7. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay. And got kind of emotional here, but I don't have a tissue handy. All right. Oh, here I did have it with it. All right. Make sure that I don't grip all over it. How many shows do you see do this? All right. Now, one thing about this, I started reading about this earlier. So written by Catherine Lee Bates as a poem in 1893, first published in 1895. It was combined with music composed by church organist Samuel A. Ward in 1910. Bates wrote the poem after a journey to the top of Pikes Peak in Colorado, saying that the views inspired her. Beloved by many as a true representation of the nation's principles, yet disparaged by many others as outdated and meaningless, the song still carries a lot of weight, a lot of weighty meaning. I don't know anything about its being outdated and meaningless. That doesn't make sense to me. But then I have a crazy brain, as you can see, and I may not think like anybody else. There's I have sung this. We had a choir at my job. I have sung this, but not all of the verses. And usually about 3 verses. And usually when I'm singing it, I do the soprano, but if somebody else is singing it, I'm doing harmony. I'm not doing harmony today. Let's see if I can put this so I don't have to do it. So I thought this was appropriate. This is one of my favorite songs about America. Sing along with me. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains and majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Hey, I got it. There's hope. There's always hope. Here's one you've heard, the verse you've heard. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet, whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare of freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America. Oh, it's when you're singing too. He does sometimes. God mend thy every flaw. Whoops. G7. Confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. Can we teach self-control to our legislators? That'd be cool. All right, so that was meeting right there. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. I think that's relevant. What do you think? This is one that we were familiar with. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Now here's one I'm not familiar with, and it's gone over 2 pages here. So let's get it ready. Oh, beautiful for halcyon skies, or amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the enameled plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, till souls wax fair as earth and air, and music heart at sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrims' feet, whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat. Across the wilderness, America, America, God shed his grace on thee. To pass. Hear the harmony there? Thanks, Wendy. Where was I? Till path be wrought through wilds of thought by pilgrim foot and knee. I think we have pilgrims today. We have to deal with them. It's a tough problem. Now I'm in Arizona here. We've got a big problem. Southern border here. All right, this is one that I'm not familiar with. Oh, beautiful for glory tale of liberating strife, when once and twice for man's avail men lavish precious life. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, till selfish, where am I? Till selfish gain no longer stain the banner of the free. And they said this isn't relevant? Excuse me. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, till nobler men keep once again thy wider jubilee. I think some of these verses ought to be sung more often. Anyway, I was quite impressed because I didn't know this. I don't know until I started doing some research. Okay, so I think we've gone over the half hour, but it doesn't make any difference. There's nobody after me, and it's my show. All right, everybody. It's been a privilege to do this. So let me find my ending song, which I've worked on a little bit. And I will take a picture of this 4K. This is it's an auto harp. It's an Oscar Schmidt. It's beautiful. It did take me about a half an hour to tune it because I had to tune. You see this? I had to tune every string. I got a little tool like that, similar to what they use on a piano when they're tuning that, and to do every one of them. And I did it to my keyboard, so my keyboard can't go off. It can stop, but it can't go off key. So that's why I did that in here. Let me put you down, baby. Okay, I'll leave it out because I'm probably going to do Bronco for my brother. Alrighty, don't fall. Cool, okay. Well, my ukulele. That's too low. This has been a ball right from the start. I'm glad that you all are here to take part. Fun to use kazoo There we go. I didn't practice that either. All right. So everybody, this is Wendy Weber of The Wendy Show. Also Wendy Weber Music and Energetic Healing. And happy to share the original member of this particular flock, Swanyo. And you actually got to hear him sing a little bit. All right. It's been my pleasure. I hope everybody had a great, safe 4th of July. I did. And some of these thoughts that I've gone over in song, maybe I've talked about. We have come such a long way. And we have such a long way to go. But there's so many more of us working on it. And we need all of us working on it because there are a lot of people still fighting for progress. Everybody's sense of progress is a little different. Let's stop hunger. Let's stop prejudice. Let's promote education. Let's promote kindness. Through that, that's how we stay free and support our troops and our first responders who give so much of themselves to keep us safe. Tonight is Friday. It's my Shabbat. So I'm wishing everybody Shabbat Shalom. And if you don't remember, Shalom not only means hello and goodbye, it means wholeness and wellness. And isn't that what we're working for? Adios, everybody. Or Shalom. Au revoir. You have to listen to my goodbye song to get all the other ones. Take care. It's been my joy and pleasure to do this. And I thank the founder of crowdpublish.tv, Lisa Schaefer, for giving me this platform and allowing me to do that. So I'm going to stop live. Bye-bye. Sueño, can you say goodbye? He's not talking.